Hi everybody, welcome once again to Lightning TV in association of course with Oak Hill Voice. Now on Saturday night, league action of course, Telford Tigers were the team in town. Let's go and see what happened. Telford Tigers experienced a well-oiled roster proved too much for Smith Recycling Milton Keynes Lightning as the hosts went down 5-2 at Planet Ice on Saturday. Lightning were still missing players, including captain Russ Cowley, which meant head coach Lewis Clifford had to reshuffle the lines again, with youngster Brodie Jesson accompanying Thomas Kana and Carly Tanaka on the first line. Most of the Telford squad had been together for many years, and whilst Lightning held them at bay in the first period, the visitors' cohesion showed in the end, even though the home side were first off the mark while short-handed early in the second period. Tigers drew the first penalty of the game after only 1 minute 36 seconds when Tom McKinnon was called for interference. Unfortunately, MK could not do much on the power play, with the visitors Andy McKinney instead bringing out a fine stop from goalie Jordan Lauday. Ari Nari, set up by James Griffin, saw his 6-minute long-range effort blocked by Tigers goalie Brad Day ahead of Jesson being penalised for slashing. Despite a scramble in which veteran Rick Plant was involved, Lightning survived a short-handed spell. Lauday did well to save a shot through traffic, while Caddy Robertson on a breakaway had his shot saved by the goalie, and then Nari's attempt met the same fate. The first period ended scoreless, but that quickly changed after the break when Lightning were penalised for having too many men on the ice. Despite being short-handed, Kana broke away to Deke Day and slot home to his right to give Lightning the lead at 22 minutes and 57 seconds. Sadly though for Lightning, the advantage lasted all of 15 seconds, with Tigers quickly equalising on the power play thanks to Czech import Dominic Florian, and they soon capitalised on the goal to edge in front just over a minute later at 24 minutes 14 seconds. Lightning fell further behind on 30 minutes 46 seconds when Lauday appeared to have stopped a shot from Tigers' new recruit from Sheffield Steelers, Brandon Whistle, but the puck crept over the line. Robertson was unlucky not to have registered from a Harry Ferguson pass shortly afterwards, and then Tanaka shot wide before James Griffin and Dan Mitchell clashed, both earning 4 minutes in respective sin bins for roughing. Any hope Lightning had of turning the score around effectively evaporated at the start of the third session, while Robertson was sitting out a slashing penalty. Within 7 seconds, Lauday was caught out of position by a Finley House shot from the right at 42 minutes 17 seconds. That put MK back at full strength, but not for long, with Lewis Christie going for interference just 30 seconds later. Tigers' power play was ended almost as swiftly when Scott McKenzie was caught hooking Nari. The Finn came close to making Telford pay for defence when he advanced up the right with Rio Grinnell Park accompanying him on the left. Unfortunately, Nari unleashed an easy-to-save shot when a pass to his teammate might have been the better option. Moments later, Lauday went down on the ice after an accidental collision with one of his own players, requiring medical attention for a feared head injury. Luckily, he was able to resume duties following treatment. Lightning were offered another power play chance as both Adam Taylor and Howells were consigned to a penalty box at the same time, but aside from a blue line blast from Lee Jameson, the remaining shots with the extra men were off target. It was to cost MK a few minutes later when Danny Rose finished off a scramble move, also involving Taylor, to make it 5-1 at 52 minutes. There was no way back for the hosts despite a moment of excitement for the home fans as Harry Ferguson went toe-to-toe with Andy McKinney, both receiving 4 minutes for fighting. Grinnell Park gave some respectability to the score from Kana's setup at 58 minutes 54 seconds, MK on a power play, but it was too late to alter the result on a night where missed passes and predictable finishing cost the hosts. So some great action once again on Saturday night, and after the game, Lexi caught up with the head coach.
So you must be quite disappointed with the result tonight. What are your thoughts on that?
I thought there was a few very small patches where we played probably the right way. Other than that, it was quite misguided. There was quite a lot of hustle and bustle and effort out there tonight, but the guys were all over the place. It was just kind of disjointed, and everyone was just on separate pages, and in the end of the day, you know, you can't play like that against a quality team like Telford.
And Liam Stewart's signing was announced last night. How do you think he'll be able to help the team?
Obviously it'll be a massive signing for us, but you know, there was 9 games between now and when Liam arrives, which is now 8 games. You know, and obviously we've still got to weather the storm there and get results. We can't just wait for a new guy. And at the moment, the way we played tonight, one guy getting off a plane is not going to change our fortunes completely. You know, we need to consolidate as a group and start finding a sort of run of form before Liam arrives, and then, you know, he can slot quite nicely into that.
Well, many thanks once again to the coaches for chatting to us after the game. Now, don't forget, next Saturday night, of course, is League and Cup action once again. Bracknell are in town. Mike Walls will be with you for that one. We'll see you soon.